Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, we're going to be making a really delicious old school cocktail known as the Martinez. Now, if you are a martini drinker, you have this cocktail to thank, and you should definitely try one as well. In this video, we're going to talk about the cocktail family that the Martinez lives inside of. We're obviously going to make this cocktail, and stay tuned to the very end. As always, we're going to reference that cocktail family structure to make our own really delicious modern version of the Martinez. Hi, I'm Chris from A Bar Above. I'm a 15-year veteran of the bar and somebody that loves making fun and delicious cocktails. When we talk about the Martinez, we are talking about an old school classic cocktail that lives inside of the spirit-forward cocktail family. Now, there are many other popular cocktails that live here with it. The Manhattan and the Martini happen to be two of the most famous. Now, when we talk about the formula, we are using a base spirit, a fortified aromatized wine, and bitters of some form. Now, when we think about when these cocktails are created around the 1800s, there was also a mixology craze happening at the exact same time. In fact, when you ordered one of these spirit-forward cocktails, you could also improve them by adding a very powerful liqueur to them as well to add a little bit more depth, more interest, and more sweetness to this cocktail to kind of balance them all out. And that's exactly what we see with the Martinez. This is an improved version of that spirit-forward cocktail. Now, there's no better way to show you how to make one than to make one together. So let's go ahead and make the Martinez. To make the Martinez, we're gonna go ahead and grab a mixing glass and build everything inside of here. So we're gonna start off with our base spirit, gin in this case. Next, we're gonna add our sweet vermouth. And this is where it's a little bit different from the Manhattan or the Martini. There's actually a 50-50 on the base spirit here, which is pretty cool. Next, for the improved part, we're gonna add some Luxardo. And finally, a couple dashes of bitters. So next, we're just gonna go ahead and add some ice, stir, dilute, and serve it. And whenever you're making a stirred cocktail like this, once it hits the glass and you separate the ice out, there's no more dilution that's gonna happen. So you wanna make sure that you get all the dilution correct for the right balance. And for the garnish on this cocktail, we're just gonna do a simple orange peel. And there we have the classic Martinez. So now let's go ahead and try the Martinez. Cheers, everyone. This is so good. You definitely taste the Luxardo. You get that sweet kind of cherry kind of note that Luxardo brings. The gin is super, super clean. So if you're expecting a Manhattan, it's a lot lighter than that. You still get all that kind of sweet bitterness from the sweet vermouth, and the bitters just kind of comes through in the end and balances this entire cocktail. This is very high on my recommendation list. If you haven't tried this yet, you should try this immediately. So now it is time to use that cocktail family structure to make our own modern and delicious twist. Now, a disclaimer before we even start, we're using very expensive spirits in there. You don't have to. You can use very different spirits, but we have them and we kind of want to, so we're going to. So let's go ahead and make a fun twist on that classic. So once again, we're gonna go ahead and start with our mixing glass. And here's kind of the start of the show. This is a very, very fun Mezcal, Tobala. So we're gonna use a generous amount in this cocktail. Next, we're gonna go ahead and use this Amaro Lucano, the Anniversario edition, because it's good. Look how black that is, it's so yummy. Now to add some sweetness, we're gonna add some Licor 43. Next, some Absinthe. I fully acknowledge how ridiculous this is, by the way. Since we have such powerful ingredients, we're gonna add a generous amount of bitters here to kind of tie everything together. And now, ice, stir, and enjoy. I can smell this already. It smells absolutely wonderful. And now let's go ahead and strain this into our glass. It smells absolutely wonderful. And for this one, I already know this is going to be a kind of a richer style cocktail. So we're going to lighten things up by doing a lemon twist on here. And there we have it, our very expensive version of the Martinez. Cheers. It's time to taste this one. Cheers. Whoa. I'm so excited. That is bonkers delicious. That is so good. It is rich. It is just thick. It has so much character, and the flavors just keep going all day long. That's an incredible cocktail. Holy cow, that's good. So the way this kind of compares to the original is the Martinez here is really good. It's very clean. It's very focused on the herbaceousness. It has that sweet, kind of sweet vermouth, and all of those flavors coming in to support it. This is next level. This is just big. It's dense. It has so much character, and all of that flavor is focused all in the same direction. This is an incredible cocktail. This is great. This is next level. There we have it. We have talked about the cocktail family structure of the Martinez. We've made the Martinez, and then we've used that cocktail family structure to make a really delicious, kind of over-the-top variation, which is right here. Now, if you are looking for the proper bar equipment to make delicious cocktails just like this, you can find all the equipment that we use today and much, much more over at shop.abarabove.com. So we're gonna have some more cocktail videos for you in the future. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon, and you will get notified when they come and get released. Until then, I hope you are enjoying your favorite version of the Martinez. Cheers.